this down a little bit. Oh, okay, so the black women you should date. Boy, when I tell you, this is a subject right here that everybody wants to know. And I had a list of black men you should date. Okay, so look, this is real game here, and I'm talking about temperaments, personality types for the brilliant, because there are 3 types of black people. You've got the brilliant, the basic, and the brain dead. So with that in mind, this is for black men that are brilliant and they're looking for other brilliant women. And in the process, we have to talk about the full range of personality types that we want and the personality types that we want to stay away from. But the men's list I had for black men you should date, it was very specific. I started off with Virgos. It was a little tongue-in-cheek, but it was a lot of truth in it, and I did specifically go down to what their activities would be, the professions, the careers of the black men that's worth dating, okay? And so when it comes to the black society, and let's keep it real, as far as being, I'm 36, okay? If you're over the age of 30, if you are an adult, by any stretch of the imagination, a self-respecting adult, you single out here, there is a certain caliber of individual and there's a certain type of life you want to live. And as black people, again, there's only 3 types of us. It's the brilliant, it's the basic, and the brain dead. So this is information and game for the men that want to spot the brilliant black women. One of the first things on that list that I like to always look at, the greatest equalizer for us is our health. So as far as the video I made before about the black men, only black men worth dating, I talked about the business, their their likelihood to be in business if they know how to write a business plan, stuff like that. But it's going to his ability to have high protector and provider instincts. Now, when it comes to women, I'm judging us on a different value system, but it's very valuable nonetheless. So with us, I'm looking at who is healthy inside and out, and that's the same for men as well. So for women, when I'm talking about the black women you should date, we go right to the great equalizer of life, which is our health. And that includes our mental, physical, and emotional, spiritual well-being and our health. So the only black women that's worth dating, let's just start with the health. I put on that list black women that work out 3 to 5 times a week. If you're over the age of 40 and you're overweight, you need to be working out about 5 times a week realistically. If you're not eating a raw, healthy lifestyle, if you don't really have a good, menu most of the time. If you got a nigga menu, you need to really be working out and going hard on your cardio, your water intake. So this is the reason why I start off with this, because let's keep it real. After 35, after 30, the average black woman's body, the black men, they're kind of screwed right now. Y'all are calling them shallow because they want women that are fit, and they want women that are curvaceous at the same time, and they want a nice healthy figure because we went on that birth control scale. We've gone down the bad health road for too long, where we have a huge generation and communities of black women that are single due to them being extremely unattractive. And that's something we haven't talked about. I may be one of the first that you're going to hear say that. So black women that work out 3 to 5 times a week. Okay, if she's not working out 3 to 5 times a week, you need to just scratch her off your list, because she is likely to have obesity and illnesses related to obesity, weight-related illnesses out the yin-yang. The average black woman over 30, if she's not working out, she has a body full of toxins. She has a bad female reproductive history, and this goes back to her health history. So if she's been on birth control all her life, you need to know, have you been on birth control? Because that's going to tell you the state of her body, the state of her hormones, the state or the lack thereof her hormonal imbalance. Because we got a lot of heifers out here bleeding on men's dicks. They spotting, they have irregular cycles, their vaginas and female reproductive health is in the toilet. And I know this because when I see surveys to get into womb school and we ask, do you want to attend free, or in classes to know more about natural ways to maintain your female reproductive health? I have so many women not understand what female reproductive health is, and they're saying stuff like, oh, I'm done having children, so no. It's like, no, sis, your female reproductive health means your vagina. You don't want to learn how to keep your vagina healthy. You need to learn how to keep your vagina healthy. It's women out here. We have generations and generations of black women that have no idea how to be healthy. So although they may look cute and they may look good in their pictures, because again, when you see them in person, they're really not that cute in person as they are in their pictures anyway, because the body and the skin and all of that. That's why I say go to health first, bro. If she's not working out 3 to 5 times a week, that's also telling you where her mind is as far as how she even believes in self-care. This is the first thing you need to look at. And this is for the brilliant black man. I'm talking to the brilliant black man because the brilliant black man, he's looking for this in a partner. I have clients right now who bike, who cycle, who run, who are ripped, and they're 40 plus, because the men I work with in my matchmaking agency, they're 40 plus. So I'm not messing with men that are not on and popping in their business and got wealth and got health going. So when I'm looking at you, we're looking at you the same way, sis. So when I'm going down this list, yes, we're starting with who is healthy inside and out. Yes, who is the woman that is going to the gym 3 to 5 times a week? If you're not, she's not worth looking at. More than likely, her body is going to be in a really poor health. It's going to be in very poor health. And I know I'm not lying. This is real. There's billions of people out here. You don't think that there needs to be a system to narrow and weed down? Oh, no. So, bro, that's number one, okay? Number one, if she's not working out, and that goes into her overall mindset about health, honey, because you don't want to stick your dick in something that you going to have a baby with and now she got fibroids. See, that's what happened to one of my brothers. She looked cute, but these women that don't know about their female reproductive health, you have a baby with them. Now you got to deal with miscarriages. Now you got to deal with your woman. She was cute when you first got with her, but she on that birth control and she done gained 10 pounds every year y'all been together. She going crazy out of her mind. You know, we're not even beginning the conversation about how really a lot of our emotional well-being is fucked up because we are really overrun with hormones from what we're ingesting on a daily basis. We don't even know. We haven't even started that conversation. So one of the next things that I talked about, and it's a very long list, but I'm just going to go and hit on a few points today because that's very important. But brothers, listen, that energy about her says a lot. And this is why they're starting to go younger. In our matchmaking agency, you know, that I had to open it up in spirit, and the ancestors led me to open it up to women that were 25 as well, because I used to work with women only 32 to 39. I stopped at 40. I don't work with women 40 plus in matchmaking, but in the womb school, in the self-development program for health and body transformation, we work with women of all ages. But in matchmaking, we only work with women 25 to 39. Now, let's talk about that. Because a lot of black women that are older getting their feelings on this. I'm so tired of y'all and y'all feelings. You come at me with the attitude, well, I know I'm old, but I'm saying that. It's like, sis, you got an old energy. See, it's all about energy. You so not comfortable with your age, and because you don't even look good. See, the sadness is in your eyes. You stopped dreaming a long time ago. You ain't never had no good relationship. So it's not necessarily about your age, but it's definitely your energy. This is why men want young and fresh. It's the freshness, honey. You know everything. You done been there, done that. Oh, you know, I heard about your womb school, but where are these men at, honey? I know about eating right, and I did this and I did that. Girl, that's why don't nobody check for you at 40 plus. Like, gone on, sis. You know it all. And you out here. And yes, but when we look at you, I told you over 40, you either fly as fuck or you fat as fuck. So all this attitude that you got over 40 is not attractive. That bullish, I know it's sister girl energy. I had a homegirl once. She was a Gemini. And this is the bad thing about y'all Geminis. She was from Detroit, overweight. You can tell this broad shit. And she stayed fucking some man, but she stayed single. She liked to fuck. You couldn't tell her shit. She was always on the scene. But she was divorced. Okay? Had 2 grown children. One of her sons was in and out of jail. Her daughter eventually got pregnant out of high school, and I'm trying to tell her daughter, baby, all you got to do from the age of 18 to 20-something is just not get pregnant, girl. Just keep your mind steady on the prize. Just don't get pregnant, girl. Just go to school. Like that little age gap between that, you know what I mean? That period between when they get out of high school from 18 to 20-something. You can't get pregnant around that time because that means you mismanaged your pussy. But anyway, y'all don't want to be honest today, but her ass got pregnant right out of high school, and she fell right in her mama's footsteps. But back to that energy of this black woman over 40 that know every fucking thing, and her ass stay single. That's why nobody's checking for you, and that's why I am so happy for the men that's 45. See, the men that I talked to one last night. He's 45. He doesn't have any children. He's very wealthy. Okay, he's very fit and active, ripped, and he is gorgeous. He has a fresh, young energy about himself. Because he ain't been through no bullshit. These men and women, when they have really been studying and they not on the bullshit, they've been living their life and traveling and doing things that brilliant black intellectuals do. Their vibe is different. So he feels like a young 45. But for y'all, when I look at y'all in y'all late 30s, y'all already looking like y'all in y'all 40s because your late 30s don't look good because you got excess fat. You haven't been exposed to knowledge. You got a small girl mindset. You got, it's not attractive as you think it is. And so yes, now in your late 30s and 40s, and God help you in your 50s, that's why anybody checking for you, because it's no room. You don't have a zest and a curiosity about life. You not trying new shit. You look old again. You feel old. This is why I don't have no problem hooking up men that's 42 with a woman 27. Nah, man, 37, y'all. Even though he's 45, the ones I got that's 37, they feeling like they 47. They feeling like, I know it all already, honey. Oh, Millie Jackson vibe. And see, y'all, when y'all get to that age, you done seen it all, you done it all. No, I want a little chick. I want that fresh energy. And it don't necessarily, and that's what I'm saying, it don't necessarily have to be about age. It's an energy. But unfortunately, it's likely it falls in an age range. Because y'all in y'all 30s, y'all have been working and you done had a couple $100,000, I guess, in your life, and you ain't impressed, and he gotta come with this and he gotta come with that. You don't know anything about feminine grace. And again, you have a feminist mindset of knowing it all, doing it all by yourself. You've worked in corporate America a very long time. So that little young chick that still got a nice body and she's willing to cooperate with a brother, and she happy about his damn income, and all they can do is build something together because she knows she getting game. And I'm telling these young sisters in the women's school, look, and the women too that's got ears to hear, as long as he got more than you, honey, that's all you need. You can build with that. As long as he got more than you and you can sit at home and not stress out and go to a job you hate every day. Girl, you all right. Work with that man. See, that corporate woman, it's a real profile of a black woman. And I see them all the time in Atlanta. Very corporate. They got it. They got these nice houses and they and them motherfuckers by themselves. By their goddamn self. And that's why I say I work with a little young chick, a little hood chick from the mall that work at Rave, that's a little waitress somewhere that's got a cute shape and a good attitude and that's positive. I'm going to put her on any day. She can get in the room with wealthy men any day because she's fresh, she's excited, she's curious. You know, and that's what men want. See, it's a science to this attraction. I keep a damn 10-year age gap between men, any men. If I was on the market, you keep a 10-year age gap with the man you dating. So he'll always see you as that fresh young thing. But see, y'all done been doing it all and taking care of it all as mamas and Miss Independent. You so used to being mama and you even entertaining this stupid ass cougar idea. See, you stupid for, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, listen. I'm going to go back to Candace State and the old sister OGs, okay? I'd rather be an old man's sweetheart than a young man's fool. And y'all missed that. I see so many older sisters taking care of these young men. I don't know what in the fuck would make your pussy wet about taking care and knowing more than a man. And a man being in a type of pubescent, like, ooh, girl, So yeah, you got it wrong already, sis. You in your late 40s and you looking down. That means you can't pull. You can't pull. Men pulling. Don't brag about pulling men if the type of niggas you pulling is niggas that you gotta take care of. Everybody wanna fuck, okay? Every man like pussy. So you just walking down the street and saying, oh well, I can pull men. No, the ones that we're talking about, The ones that's worth bragging on is the ones that's got bread and the ones that can get you off your job and the ones that are wealthy. That's what I'm saying. This is information and game for the brilliant black men and women. So if you not that woman that's got it like that, stop bragging about it, honey. You over 40 and you still attracting fuckboys that you got to take care of. That's nothing to brag on, okay? So for the young sisters that are in the game, you know, I'm telling you where to go and where to put yourself to position yourself for these black men that are looking for you. If you going out, you working out in the gym, it don't matter if you got you one little child or whatever. If you know you still got a young, fresh attitude and you willing to learn and you ready to go ahead and be sexy and have some sex appeal about yourself and love who you are and get passionate, that's what men find attractive. When you're happy about life, that's what they find attractive. So for all of you with this attitude like, oh, I got it all together, it's that you're not happy, sis. You feel depressed. And I just see too many of them every day. And I'm not trying to bust you out, sis, because I want to really refer to a post, but it's like this attitude of he don't know what he missing. It's like that sassy thing. We need to let that go. Sassy's never been sexy, y'all. Because I remember seeing that sassy attitude on so many overweight black women that no one's checking for, and they gotta bully their way and make a man, and you better treat me right. That thing, y'all, you gon' dominate the situation and make a man. See, you don't know anything about pulling men that's got a lot of bread, that's got a lot of resources, that's fine as fuck, and that chose you and don't want nobody else. You're not that type of woman. You'll never be that type of woman to pull that type of man. So you have to have the energy like this bull, and you gotta be so dominant because you really don't respect the man. So yes, you're gonna always attract men that have slightly inferior energy to you. You don't know nothing about no King Dundada that's got some bread and resources. You know something about these goofy little niggas out here that don't know who they are and that don't have anything in life. Even if they in their 30s and 40s. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's still an energy of the nigga that you fuck with. It's kings out here, the brilliant men. They not fucking with you and you coming out here and this is what I'm expect. And you fat as fuck and you can't make no nigga dick get hard. But you in here telling somebody got that sassy energy. And then you got the ones that are fat and sassy that have no game. And that's churched up. And you know, because it's not that many segments of black women that we're talking about. So when I tell you, the other part in there is the black women that's not married to Jesus. If she married to Jesus, she probably is built like Tamala Mann. Okay, she's probably built like Medea. That churchified, sanctified, sanctimonious woman. Look at their bodies. I'm telling women the same game about getting to men with disposable income, about finding men in certain areas and industries, people that you can get off the market and have a baby with and know you ain't got to pay bills. I'm trying to get the dudes to the women that can really be beautiful on their arm and be open-minded and not be in this insecure mind state. I have to get to the specifics, to the profiles and temperaments of who's likely to be that woman in the segments and communities where they are and where they're not. I have to do this, y'all. So listen, I love you, but I have to just be honest about the temperament. So yes, one of those is if she's married to Jesus, cross her off. Because we already know church chicks are losing. They losing. Look at their bodies. Just look at their bodies. And then the next step is look at their hair. That's it. And that's what I'm saying. Save your feelings. This is critical analysis here. If she's in the church and married to Jesus and she's comfortable using that language, more than likely, she's a certain type of profile of woman that's closed-minded, is bad built, got a bad weave. She's got a lot of, she's delusional. Okay, somebody that's believing in sky daddies. This is getting down to temperaments and profile. So if she's got that language, you go ahead and cross her off, brilliant black man. Sweetheart, that's not for you. You won't even get blowjobs. You will never get head because getting head is demonic. She will never suck your dick. You will always have a damn Pornhub account. You will always have a secret Instagram profile where you look at other women that have nice bodies. And if you are one of them saved, sanctified men, and even if you're not, you know where to go. You know to go to them church women, don't you? Because they ones that ain't got no game. Everybody in the streets, we know this. We know stuff like this. See, if you looking for somebody to come up on and she can be delusional and not see shit that she's supposed to see, go for the church woman, because she's already programmed to see shit that doesn't exist. They're already... I done broke open the Dead Sea Scrolls of game today, brothers. This is too much game. I feel like I want to stop right here. I mean, I gave you body, mind, and spirit just about. As far as these women you need to check for. Look, with this health, sis, it's the great equalizer. That's what I'm saying. Over 30, y'all coming with this attitude like y'all got it and that bullish. It's not feminine. That's why you're only attracting young fuck niggas that you gotta take care of. You don't know anything about attracting wealthy men. Nothing about it. And he don't know what he missing. That meme I put up about the woman that says, you know what I call men under 5'11" friends. And she said, you know what I call men under 5'11"? Punchline, friends. And the man's retort was, you know what I call women over 130 pounds? I don't. Okay, it was like a regular joke, whatever, set up punchline, and then people took it literally as if, look, for that man, if you over 130, you fat. Okay, sorry, some people are like that. Get over it. Just like she said, if you under 5'11", you a friend. It's like tit for tat, bitch, get over it. But y'all getting y'all feelings, and y'all done got in a thread talking about, oh, well, I wanted to say, anybody that's over 130, he don't know what he missed. No, see, sit down, sis. You missing it. You trying so hard. And that's that I'ma prove to you that I got it energy. No, see, feminine grace and quietness and confidence is your strength. Saying less. That's the first principle of feminine grace. Baby, if you got it, you ain't never got it. You ain't never, ever got to convince nobody of it. That's that Millie Jackson woman to woman, and that's why they was stupid as fuck gonna get on the phone with another woman and tell her, honey, that's my man, and down to the clothes he eating and the food on his back, I bought him. See, all that, y'all stupid as fuck to even be laying up with a man, letting a man fuck you, and you doing all that, talking about woman to woman, Barbara. The Barbara generation, you getting on my thread showing how little game you have. Oh no, he don't know what he missing. See, you missed it. That's how I know. That's how I know you late. Y'all so late. And then if you do speak up, you can only look like Angela Bassett, Regina King. Regina King is 47. If you're going to be over 40, sis, over 30, be bad with it if you're going to speak up. But don't be looking like the lunchroom lady when you speak up that don't know how to pick a wig still. Because again, you're showing everybody you have zero game. Okay, so when I tell the men, the other thing to look for, if she's got contacts and bad weaves, that's already telling you where her mind is from the neck up. I had a brother tell me this one time, and he was in his 30s. He was a Nigerian American dude, owned a lot of property. He said, I know how imprisoned a woman is from the neck up. He look at that hair. That hair is a very telltale sign. And then when you do have weave and it's a bad weave, you're telling us that you are delusional. You don't even know what looks good. So, and that's why when you saying you got degrees, it don't mean shit. You can't get a man's dick hard. You can't get a man's dick hard. And yeah, you 40 with a degree, but you can't get a man's dick hard. And the only time a man want to call you is when he drunk, leaving the club, and he bringing you some to-go food from the bar. Like, you're not pulling people that's getting homes and land and deeds where you can travel. So that's why you look like the lunchroom lady. You're pulling the lunchroom niggas. So stop. So when people are really giving game, sit down, sis. You over 40, coming talking about, I can tell these women what not to do, and these men ain't no good out here. Girl, that's why don't nobody want you. no. God, yes, scorned black woman. It's only so many you can be. You either fresh and that sweet, cute little girl from around the way that can be cooperative and that can be on the team and be a team player. See, some of y'all spirits got a little vexed when I said cooperative and submissive. Oh, Lord, you still don't even know what submissive is. Submissive just means to be in flow and not to be in this fighting state all the time. Y'all always fighting. Y'all got something to prove. And please stop doing it in my threads. Again, you can't help it. You're showing me that you got so much to prove, and you showing everybody how bad your wigs are. When you speak up, remember, you're being seen, you're getting attention, and a lot of you don't even know that you're looking bad. So be quiet. Oh, he don't know what he missing. A woman over 130 pounds. All right, okay. If you over 130, yeah, that means you missed the point in this reading comprehension, and you don't know what jokes are. It's not about being literal. Oh my God, you missed that too. You barely know how to use Facebook. Jesus Christ. This is what I'm getting over 40 though. That extra, I'm a prove to you energy. You always fighting, and that's all the sisters, because we all got that. I'm in this fight mode. But this over 35, 40, sis, you done work so hard. All you know how to do is pay bills. You don't know how to have a nigga pay all the bills. So you ain't never been with no rich man. Because rich men don't check for bitches like you. You mean. How good is your body gonna be working fucking 40 to 60 hours a week anyway? So we already know you bad built. You haven't been able to be taken off the market, to be able to go get up when you want, work out. You don't have the Orange County white girl lifestyle yet, sis. What you bragging on? What you bragging on? That's why I'm saying it stops at goddamn 39. No, and you don't have to come in my inbox saying, well, I'm older, but you know, I still want to. Listen, you got love counseling sessions. We got courses in all types of holistic counseling and African spiritual systems and rituals that you can use to help you pull in and attract your divine mate. But when we talking, sis, this is something from me to you. Don't get intimidated by your age. Stop that. Stop that. If you don't feel good about how you look, understand. This is what men are feeling from you too. You can barely take the fact that, okay, it's a young girl, she cute or whatever, and so when you come to me, I'm just here to help you, sis. Don't come with that attitude. Yeah, I'm old, but I still, and these men, like, sis, that's why I stop it at 39. You just, your dreams, what are you passionate about? That's what I'm saying. You're so boring anyway. That's what attractive energy is. Happy women are the prettiest. You're not even happy. I look at your faces. You look so sad. And you talking that yank. You married to Jesus. You don't work out. You don't travel. You got no feminine energy or grace. So yeah, I got a full list for the men of black women you should date. Absolutely. Just like I got one for the women. It's, sis, and look, bro, contacts and weaves, cross her off. She's late. That over 40 black woman that still's wearing contacts, you so late, sis, and I love you. I'm just telling you, if you take them out, you'll be more likely to be taken seriously. This is not me hating on you. I'm telling you what they say and what you look like. You're telling us you don't like your phenotype. That's why we only work with brilliant black men and women. If I have a brother in the same way, if he comes to me with a perm and process, no, bro, you're not for us, nigga. You a self-hate motherfucker. If you fucking with your hair like that and dyeing your shit, no, bro. No, goddamn it. So the same with sis. Sis, you want to look like a goddamn albino pit bull? No, sis. You don't fucking like your phenotype? You don't like being black? That's what you're telling me. It's so many categories of y'all, but it's only a few. It's so much self-hate still. It's a lot of y'all that still want to be light-skinned and want to look exotic, and a lot of stuff that I got to sift through with y'all. So it's best that we be honest about all of this, and I'm trying to tell you how you're telling on yourself. You're showing all of your mental illness with these dusty ass green to gray contacts. Okay? And you have weaves that's showing how dusty you are. And again, if just wear froze, sis. Look, at this point, you should know froze is in. And this is for the men. So if she don't even have this natural, beautiful natural hairstyle and something that's beautiful, go ahead, cross her off. It's so many women that do have their hairstyles together. You don't have to deal with that. Because she's telling you she's not comfortable with who she is. She's not comfortable yet. That's arsenal. Okay? Now, you can meet her where she is if it's something beyond box braids and just a natural hairstyle or something like that. Again, bro, if she's got a fried dye laid to the side and buy it and glue it in and sew it in, if you do not feel like her hair turns you on, bro, you don't have to deal with that, because likely she's a sister that does not know who she is, and she's in an emotional state where she can't even be free. We want you to be with the woman that can be free, okay? That vibe, that energy. Where she live at? Some of y'all go out, y'all don't even know how to relax and vibe. What does she do in her spare time? Is she someone that reads? Look at her playlist. Lord, I ain't got enough time today to get into that. Passionate women, the woman that you want to come home to, the woman that's at peace with herself. Yeah, I'm giving you those specific temperaments and the subtle behavior cues of who's likely to be like this, the one that you can build empires with. It's nice to say, but it's even better to know how to narrow it down, okay? So, I'm gonna leave it right there. You gotta have a sexy energy. A lot of y'all don't even know how to be sexy. How do you even sit? Do you sit? Do you make a nigga wanna fuck you by the way you sit? Probably not. Probably not. If you feeling depressed about your baby daddies, about black men, you over 30, you likely got a lot of spiritual baggage. You done fucked a lot of niggas and let a lot of niggas come inside of you. Woo! And you don't think it makes a difference, and I'm telling you that it does. So anyway, guys, we've got the doggone Nubian Essence retreat happening in June. Woo! That we're gonna have a lot of one-on-one exercises too that will help you in love. We're gonna have Chief there. We're gonna have rituals. The detox, the pre-glow program that I have in the links, guys. Ladies, this is the year. We're gonna get it together in love. Everybody can get this game. You can turn it all around. Come on, go operate closer to my dreams. Yes, I'm gonna have to share this link to this Buddha Beats. It's hip hop, neo soul, jazz, and R&B. It's a mixtape. Yes, and she getting a doggone body scrub right now. That's what y'all need to be on. Get on another level, lady. Scrub those toxins out your system. You need to be on another level. Be a different woman. You can change. Go higher. Closer to my dreams. Feel it in your sleep. Yeah, she got the rocks down her back. I know that's right. This is the pre-go program that I want you guys to take a look at. It's some exclusive videos from me, Shaquita Graham. I'm going to be going into detox, into more detail into detox, what it is, how to do it. But again, that's a whole 30-day pre-glow program for those of you that want to come to the Nubian Essence Luxury Retreat. I can't wait to see you guys. If you've never been to the A, I think this is going to be a great sisterhood of people. If you're not ready, get your mind right. That's why we offering the pre-glow program before you even get here, so that you can start meeting your goals now, okay? Go higher. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you soon. Mwah.